pleasure to work with you, always.
Time for our tale of the tape. David Benavidez, 188 centimeters tall with a reach of 189 centimeters. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford.
The taller of the two, he's that long.
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. This guy was sparring with world champions like Triple G at just 15 years old and holding his own. In fact, he turned pro at the age of 16 years old.
Talking about somebody been throwing hands all their
Terrence
life.
Bud Crawford, the undisputed light.
This bout is scheduled for...
Not too many seats to be had. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Swing and a miss with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the jab, but does not score. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Missing with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Look how they're covering up their body now. They know it's been compromised. Nice counter shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Be smart. Good work, that's it.
Here we go for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Don't want to trade shots. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little switch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Well done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. about David Benavidez in that last round? It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this...
There's the bell to start round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't score with that jab. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. How about that time counter shot? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds. Pull it right there. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope
The first signs of the breakdown has just been shown.
There's going to be absolute
I
uproar.
like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
There's the bell to start round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Good counter punching. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Just missed with that hook. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Crawford in trouble. Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Benavidez that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and a corner.
Great round. Great round.
And there's the bell for round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, in a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
They are going to surrender. No loss. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped.
What's good, big boss? What's going on? I can get something in after this fight. You hang around, we'll see. But before we do,
Who could forget when Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou right here at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of... It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, a two-way world champion. Roy Jones Jr. A lot of trash talk between the... And he said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Insane action. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice counter shot. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
Walk into an arena, be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Knock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
What a round so far as we reach the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than you.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. And that will do it. This
yeah, buddy. Y'all know why he quit?
19th, 2024, Tyson Fury versus Usyk right here at the Kingdom Arena. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no...
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, turned pro at the young age of 16 years old, and by the age of 20, became the youngest ever super middleweight champion, and now has titles in 2 different weight classes. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting 2-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight
Notice
champion of the
that.
world, Roy Jones
Roy Jones
Jr.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
What a great venue. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. It's all offense all the time. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Can't land that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. A perfect counter lands. Beautiful counterpunch. Perfect counter shot. The straight right just misses. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Throws the jab but does not score. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about David Benavidez in that last round.
Come on.
Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Smart when you go out there. Just take the round up.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
He was coasting this fight, and now you're letting back into it. Now,
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's a counter shot.
Golly. Even after getting hit, he still comes in with his
Well
jab to
done
the
with that
body.
counter shot.
Even after being hit.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
They exchange punches. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. That was the moment.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the
one
next
thing I
round.
don't like.
Some they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good round, you feel good? Relax now.
Switch on. Get your boxing back together.
On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I got 7 rings, so we're gonna box or not. I'm just gonna run.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there
we
might
go.
be more action here.
That's what happens, you guys. You have good fights, and then people just start playing stupid. It's like they lose how to play the game. You ready now?
Counter punch. Another scoring shot there. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. Back and forth they go. Not a lot of defense here at all. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about David Benavidez that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Stay focused.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Insane action. Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Nice counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
This dude.
Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. And a round that seemed like
I guess this is how he played.
Lose a knockout
Just
without a
jabbing
doubt.
straight, back and
Right,
forth.
you know what? Next round,
Back and
you're
forth,
getting-
jabbing
you're getting
straight.
your kitchen.
Get your focus back. Get that jab.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Back and forth. There's no love for the sweet science with most
Straight
people.
right just misses.
Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
There's no love for the sweet science.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
I can't believe we're only hold it right there. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. That jab won't score. How about that time counter shot? And that hook misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round.
Switch on.
From this moment forward,
You're starting to make mistakes. I'll switch off.
there's the bell for round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Those counter punches have to hurt. And counter punching. Nice counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
This fight a little... Whoa, wait a minute! Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punching. That counter shot lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Benavidez that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round.
Get this boxing back together.
And there's the bell for round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Beautiful counter punch. So much firepower here. Didn't land that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch himself out, though. No rest for the weary. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the vet.
The bell so.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Counter punches have to hurt. Jab misses. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight.
Yo.
The referee says they're okay to fight, and we'll keep fighting.
Don't see nothing in the chat.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How about that time counter shot? There's a count. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
$340 jabs, you guys. 340 jabs. 340 jabs. Golly. I think that's the most ever. And all he did was run back and forth, throw jabs. Like, hey, however makes you feel good when you play the game, I guess that's what you do. So, all I can say is, that's how you work it. Hey, big boss. Let's do it. Hey, big boss. Did you hit that subscribe button? Oh, no, you didn't. You ain't hit the follow button, bro, man. I'll box with you whenever I'm boxing with my followers. That's my thing. Oh shoot, never mind.
Welcome Big Boss 420760 to the family.
Let's get some good sparring in. Please play realistic, bro, my friend. Please play realistic. That's my code up there at the top. PSSTS7. Papa 66 Tango Sierra 7. Big boss in the building. Big boss 420. 760. There he is. All right. Let's make this an entertaining fight. Let's not do like the last person did. Let's have fun. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting paid. We say it like that. We're not getting paid, so the game need to be fun for both of us. You're gonna pick the 64 Ali. Oh my God. As I speak of, hey man, we just trying to have fun, man. But all right. We got a match. Let's get the 64 Ali. Go against the Smoking Joe. Yeah. All right. Let's have a good one, big boss. Let's have a good one.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Smokin' Joe. This is Muhammad Ali. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is a...
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. He's willing to go where the other fighter won't. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Just missed with that jab. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. Perfect counter lands. Fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Counter punch on him clean. Both want a knockout, you can tell. Great combination. Nice counter shot. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance.
Get your mind back, get your focus back.
There's the bell for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sure why he's not using his reach advantage.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Perfect counter shot. There's a counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Both men step back for just a moment. They exchange punches. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Those counter punches have to hurt. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Hold that thought! Smoking Joe may go! FRAZIER finally answering back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Jab misses. Punch scores. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. That uppercut doesn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We know you've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good match.
There's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on the belly ring with fights like that, you punch them, you want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
You'd like to see more jabs. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Counter shot lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Endurance pulled the thought. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. How are they still standing?
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like the match made in heaven.
Can't land the jab there. Swing and miss with the jab. Not a lot of punch out. Oh, wait a minute! Is Frazier in trouble? Never count out Smoking Joe Frazier.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful though. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they
Did
carry
all
that
that
into
work
the
all
next
the way
round?
through camp, and now you're gonna go.
Here we go to the 4th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nobody home with that hook. The straight right just misses. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The counter punching. powerful counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. Misses with the right uppercut. That uppercut misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Fights like that. When you
Okay,
think you
I'm
come up,
happy. I
ring
like
away.
that round.
You walk back to
Good
the corner
work.
like you've just
Get
seen the
behind the
sun.
basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
There's the bell for round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make you fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Hey, those punches add up. Misses with that uppercut. This is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. How about that time counter shot? When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Catch and shoot. Well done with that counter shot. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out. Nice counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
you've completely switched up. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round.
There's the bell for round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've
My
just been
bad,
doing
my
because
bad,
you've
my
got that
bad.
hands
Give me
down.
1 second. I'm trying to handle something really quick. My bad, my bad, my bad. I'm handling business at the same time. All right.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with that hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. The perfect counter lands. And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter shot. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. How about that time counter shot? That counter punch caught him clean. Down goes FRAZIER. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I seen this left hook. You see me trying to duck under it. Left hook.
It's not over till it's over, but that...
Come on, you're sweet.
Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Only catching air with that hook. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend?
64 Ali, baby.
Replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
you see that? If there's anyone that can get out of trouble. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
Ali is, man. It's 64 Ali. He's super strong, man. He has taken some punishment. Still able to throw hands. But he's 22 years old, so what you expect? First key with it.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Good counter punching. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Punch, counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
Now you've learned back in. Now it's going to be
Crazy.
a tougher fight because he's going to be caught.
There's the bell to start round 8. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
That was showing the
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about... Down goes Joe Frazier.
Where that punch,
In
man?
this replay, you can see it.
Was
That
it in the
body
chest?
punch folded him like a lawn chair.
That's
They
lights
don't
out.
even know.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and things like that, and back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice counter shot. Nice stop, but that won't score. There's a counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let...
The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues.
Left hook.
The straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display.
Yes, sir. Right, too
We
smooth.
didn't know who was going to win, and in the end, no one did win. This fight ends in a draw.
What a fight. What a power. I'm exhausted watching it myself.
But
And you know
this
what?
is
I'm
64
happy
Ali, so
it's a
this is the
draw
best
because
character in the game.
Nobody deserves to
So,
lose, and nobody deserves to win.
yeah, good stuff,
These
big
guys
boss.
put it on the line.
Yes, sir. I bet you enjoyed that fight. Me, I enjoyed the fight. Only thing is that I realized that what you do a lot is that left hook. The left hook, let me see how many hits you did. And I give you a breakdown on the fight. Well, you didn't throw it too many times. Don't look like, I guess it's just more of the fact that you threw it 150 times. But I would say 125 of the times was a left hook. I don't think I seen you throw a right hook, actually. But nonetheless, that was a good fight. So good stuff, man. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. You do your jabs. I like the straights. But again, too, you are dealing with Muhammad Ali, 64 edition. Like, he's the best of the best, the cream of the crop. You feel me? Frazier threw 604 punches, connecting 56%. That ain't bad. Good stuff, Frazier. And I had more counters. Frazier was working. Had more stamina, but less health. More stamina, but almost the same health. Less stamina, and more stamina, less health. More stamina, less health. Dang, you went from round 4 to 5. You must have been throwing. Yeah, 93, 79. Yeah, you failed that round. You dead tired by round 6. Dead tired at 5. Really tired at 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, man. Good game, good game. I saw that cut. I was trying to get that stoppage. I flew there. Yes, sir. Hey, give me drop a bomb for my man out here. Big Boss 420. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff.
Sir, yes, sir!
Good stuff, good game, good game. Hey, if you ain't did so already, if y'all like these type of fights and good, clean boxing, hardcore, you know what I'm saying, get into the grit, sticking, heart-pounding fights, you know what you do? Smash the follow button. Hit that notification button if you ain't did so already. Get notification on the next one. That's that one. You gotta get out of here. Realistic Boxing. My name is Hulk. We out of y'all. Appreciate everybody joining in. Too Smooth, I see you.